So let's focus on customizing a little bit our X-scale labels and a title. So let's start to look at the Chart.js X-axis label. So what we want to do here is we want to change this a little bit or add something to it. So how do we do this part? First of all, I got the default code here from chartjs3.com getting started. So make sure you watch that video to get the border template. So then I'm going to scroll down here and going to work on the scales, and specifically I want to pinpoint here the X scale. So what I'm going to do here, first of all, let's make a very simple title. So I'm going to say a title, and then we can say here display, which by default is false. So we're going to set it on true. Then I need to make sure that that's true. Next, what I want to do is I want to indicate the text, and we could say here earnings per day or something like that. I'm just writing out something here. Save that, refresh, there we are. So this works. We could increase or change the color of that or something like that. So let's say here color, and let's put this on blue, save, refresh, there we are. Next, what I want to do is, which is more important, is the ticks itself here. The tick labels work slightly different compared to the y-axis. So how do we do this? First of all, I'm going to say here for the ticks. Then what I want to say here is a callback functionality. And in this callback functionality, I create a function, basically a nameless function. And I'm doing this on purpose like that because this is really necessary. So normally I would do the shorthand, but that's not possible in this case. So I'm going to use values, index, and the values arguments. In here, what I want to do is I want to return a value. If I just return this value, what we'll get is the index number instead of the true text value. So how do we solve this issue? Well, basically, because we have this function here, we are now allowed to use the this variable, referring to this specific object. And then what I want to do is I want to go into the chart object, and then specifically in the chart, I want to go into the data, and from the data I can get the labels. And what I want to do then is from the data, and then we're going to say a dot data, dot labels, and then of course the index value like that. So if I save this, refresh, now this works. So what we could do here is just an additional, let's make this here backtick, backtick. So we're going to use here template literals. So we're going to use here $sign for that. And then here we could say here, sales, save, refresh, there you are. So now we have here text in front of the X scale ticks, and that's it.